All right, so the Candy Show, we're doing UFC 281, Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. We also got in the co-main event, we got Carla Esparza defending her strawweight title versus
Zhang
Zhang
Weili.
Weili.
Ooh, there
Yeah,
we go. Nice.
there we go. So we've had the hardest time if you pull up old videos of her name, but whatever. Let's not even get into it. This is going to be our bets and predictions. We also got Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. Before I do that, I'm Vinny Kandis.
I'm Alex Candice.
And we got a really stacked card. After 280, I was kind of like just down on everything because 280 was so stacked. But this card's actually pretty legit.
Mm-hmm.
But just to continue the card, he has a line. But we got Michael Chandler, Dustin Poirier. We got Frankie Edgar, which is supposedly his retirement fight. So we have Frankie Edgar versus Chris Gutierrez, I'm pretty sure. And then we have Dan Hooker versus Claudio Puellas. And we're going to do 2 prelim fights, too. They're just worth talking about. We'll do light heavyweight. Dominic Reyes, who hasn't fought in a while, is fighting Ryan Spann. And then we also have, I think it's the prelim main event, but it's Brad Riddell versus Renato Moicano at 155. So, Alec, what do you have odds up on? What site?
I have fight odds.
Okay. So let's do the first one. So what's Dominic Reyes versus Ryan Spann? What are those odds?
Okay, let's go with. These have actually all the online stuff. Should we go with DraftKings?
DraftKings or FanDuel, I'd prefer.
Yeah. Okay. Dominic Reyes minus 220. Ryan Spann plus 175.
Okay, so it's pretty close. So Reyes,
I mean, not that close.
I mean, like
minus 220.
If a dog's plus 175 or 180, what'd you say?
Yeah, plus 175.
Yeah, 175 is a pretty good dog. I mean, it's like a live dog. I mean, here's the thing. Dominic Reyes got a lot of fame after fighting John Jones, and he thought he was close to beating him, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then he came back and got fucking killed by somebody. I'm drawing a blank who knocked him out. He could be coming off 2 knockout losses since John Jones. Maybe you should pull that up real quick on another tab. But he lost to John Jones in a close decision, but then he got put to bed bad by somebody at 205. I'm just drawing a blank on who. You have that?
I'm pulling it up right now.
And then I know Ryan Spann. Ryan Spann's like a surging 205er who's fought some names, and he must be on like a 2-3 fight winning streak at this point, which we should pull up as well after we get the Reyes stats. Do we have Reyes's?
Reyes is in a 3-fight losing streak, yeah. Versus our boy Jan, he got TKO'd in the second. Okay. And then Jiri, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Fuck, I hate these videos.
That's the champion, Yuri Prokhorov. He's the 205 champion right now.
He is?
Bro, he's fighting Glover Teixeira a rematch in 282.
I am out of the loop, yeah.
So he lost to Jan Blachowicz and Yuri Prokhorov, the last 205 champions, and then he lost to John Jones, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, which is basically he lost to the last 3 light heavyweight champions. So that's not a tough. I mean, that's a tough road. And then will you pull up Ryan Spann for me?
Mm-hmm.
So Reyes literally fought Jan Blachowicz, Yuri Prokhorov, the current light heavyweight champion, and John Jones. Talk about fighting savages.
Ryan Spann's coming off a win against Kudalaba.
Yeah.
He lost to Anthony Smith. He's kind of off and on. Yeah, before that, he lost to Anthony Smith. He beat Misha Kirkinov before that, and then he lost to Johnny Walker before that. So.
Okay, so he's basically 1-1-1-1.
Yeah.
It's a good fight. Again, it's hard for Reyes, someone like that, to come off 3 losses. At least your 3 losses are to those guys.
I'll go first. I'm going to go Dominic Reyes, first round TKO.
Okay. I like that.
You like it?
I'm gonna go Ryan Spann by first round knockout.
Okay. All right. Next one.
Let's do Brad Riddell, Renato Moicano. It's a great 155 fight. What's the lines first? I honestly,
it's a pick 'em.
Oh, I was gonna say, bro. I honestly don't know who the favorite is.
Yeah, it's a pick 'em. Some have Renato at like minus 115. Some of the books, and some have it just as a pick 'em. The highest I can see is Renato at minus 125, but basically a pick 'em. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's funny. So first off, Brad Rydell trains at City Kickboxing with Adesanya, who's also on this card. Dan Hooker, who's also on this card. City Kickboxing has built up this not reputation, but they built up this power, this position of power where now they get a lot of their same guys on the same card, so they basically can put a whole fight camp together, which has been up for a lot of Adesanya's cards lately. But it's a close one, and I love Renato Moicano. For some reason, I could see Brad Rydell winning with leg kicks. So, and again, I love Moicano. I'm gonna go Brad Rydell by decision. And you know how much I love Renato Moicano.
Yeah, Brad Rydell's 10-3, coming off of 2 losses. Is this like a must-win for him, you think?
Yeah, and those 2 guys he fought are like 2 of the most surging lightweights, Jalen Turner and Rafael Fiziev.
He's a little guy. He's 5'8".
He's built, though.
Yeah. I'm going to go Renato by 3rd round submission.
Okay, I like it. And I love Renato Moicano. One of the best fights ever, Renato Moicano, Brian Ortega. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
All right, cool. Next one, the Dan Hooker fight.
Okay, what's the line on it? You run it out.
How do I pronounce the guy's last name? Can you just introduce
Claudio Puelles.
Okay, Dan Hooker is -160. Here we go. -165. Claudio is +135. So this is another close fight, huh?
And could we I mean, I need some recent history. I mean, is Dan Hooker on like a 3-4 fight streak?
Yeah, 2 fight. He just lost to Arnold Allen March 19th by TKO,
Yeah.
first round TKO.
You know, Arnold Allen's fighting Calvin Kattar this weekend, main event.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's basically a pick'em. It's like -125, -105.
And before that, he lost to Islam Makhachev by first round submission. So I mean,
he literally fought 2 guys who were both on like Arnold Allen is on like a 10-fight win streak and Makhachev's on like a 12-fight win streak.
Yeah, listen to his like last 4 losses. He has 1 win in between those, but Arnold Allen, Islam Makhachev, Nasrat Hakparas.
Hasparat, he beat him.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he beat him by unanimous decision.
And
then before that, he lost to Chandler and Poirier. So, I mean, just all the top of the division fights, huh?
And bring up Claudio Puelles. Who has he beat? And just to be clear, when you pull him up, check this. I'm pretty sure he's the dude who has like multiple knee bar wins. I could be wrong, but
he's 12-2. 7 wins by submission. Let's see. Clay Guida by knee bar. Yep, you're right. Chris Gutierrez-Zamar. I don't even know, dude. By knee bar in the 3rd round. And then
knee bar though as well, right?
Yeah, and then Jordan Levitt by unanimous decision.
Okay.
Oh, he has another knee bar in 2018. Yeah, against Felipe Silva. Damn. Oh, I know. I know this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's that knee bar legend. I was telling you about it.
Right.
Happened. Remember, I was like, super. Like,
he's only 20. He's only 26 too.
Yeah, he's a savage.
Out of Sanford MMA, huh? Do you know them?
Yeah, Sanford is that's where Michael Chandler and all them down in Miami. They used to be the Black Zillions. Now they're called Sanford.
Oh, that's that crew? Oh, damn. Yeah.
Michael Chandler, all those dudes, the savages. Usman used to train down there. Rashad Evans, Michael Johnson, all them dudes.
So they're trying to build this young guy off of Dan Hooker. Is that what's happening here?
I don't know. I mean, Hooker's a slight favorite, but I'm gonna have to probably go Claudio Puelles by 2nd round knee bar.
Yeah, I like it. I'm going to go with you on that. Yeah, I think they're just trying to build up Claudio off of him. We're giving him the chance to build his name up a little bit off of Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker's a fan favorite, so I'll run with you on that.
Claudio Puelles, 2nd round knee bar?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so next one. We got Frankie Edgar. I'm pretty sure he's announced this is a retirement fight versus Chris Gutierrez. Mm-hmm. What's the line?
It is Frankie Edgar +170, Chris Gutierrez -210.
Frankie Edgar is one of my favorite fighters of all time.
Yeah, what an OG legend, huh?
With all due respect, I'm still going to go Frankie Edgar by decision in his retirement fight.
You are? Damn.
They gave me
last two.
If it was anything +200 or more, I'd feel a little like I would definitely feel weary. They're giving me +170. Yeah, Frankie Edgar by decision.
His last 2 fights lost to Chita Vera and Corey Sandhagen.
Two legends. Two guys who were all stars.
Yeah. Man. I mean, I feel like
maybe before we do this, pull up Chris Gutierrez. Who has he fought his last couple of fights?
Oh my lord, dude! I can't pronounce a single one of these names. Badjiro Dana, Felipe Diaz Caleres, Andre Ewell.
Okay, did he win these fights or lose them?
He won. He's had 3, 4, 5, 6 wins and 1 draw in his last 7. So. Jeez. TKO spinning back fist his last fight, split decision, unanimous decision, a lot of decisions. I'm gonna go Frankie Edgar by decision.
There we go. Good job. Shout out to Frankie. Let's go, Frankie, baby.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
The good one.
Is that a big fight, huh?
Yeah, the big
we
boy.
We got Dustin Diamond Poirier takes on Michael Chandler. Honestly, I think whoever wins this fight should fight Beneil Dariush.
Hold up, let's give the odds first.
Okay.
Dustin Poirier -175, Michael Chandler +145.
Okay. And
that seems.
I mean, the odds
right.
were. Yeah, the odds were going to change it off. I mean, Beneil Dariush just had a great win for Matias Gamrot last weekend. I mean, Dariush has won like 8 in a row. He could literally be fighting for the title. But I think now that the belt has changed, Poirier and Chandler both fought Oliveira. They both haven't fought Islam Makhachev. But Makhachev is going to fight Alexander Volkanovski in Australia in like February or March. So that means there's going to be an opening. So I think whoever wins this fight should fight Beneil Dariush for the number 1 contender spot. That being the case, I love this fight. It's a really, really hard one. It really is. But for some reason, I got Michael Chandler by first round knockout.
Really? Dustin Poirier never fought Gaethje, huh? Oh yeah, he did. In 2018 by TKO.
He Gaethje, yeah. 4th round.
Was that before Gaethje kind of evolved or no?
I mean,
was that before he was training with the dude Rose's coach and everything?
No, he's been training with him his whole life. I mean, he's from Colorado. Remember, he went to Northern Colorado.
He's been with him the whole time.
Yeah, but I mean, that was just a good fight. I mean, they were both kind of surging at that point.
I just the only way I would take Michael Chandler is just like if Dustin's kind of done with fighting and like doesn't really care. I'm gonna go with Dustin. He's the better fighter. I'm going Dustin Poirier.
Dustin has never in his career lost back-to-back fights. He's never lost 2 in a row. So he's the kind of dude who gets real hungry after a loss. I just think it's a great fight. I mean, so what? Poirier just boxes him up.
Just beats him in every way. Yeah. I mean, what? The only way Chandler wins is by knockout. Yeah?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think Chandler has the more ways to take him out. I think he can knock him out. I think Chandler has better wrestling if Chandler wanted to take him down. So Poirier's best way is a decision. And again, this guy doesn't have knockout power. He could still clip Chandler and hurt him. But I just think Chandler has more knockout power. I think Chandler could take him down. If I didn't take Chandler for first round knockout, I'd probably take Chandler by decision. Just with a couple, he'll use some wrestling. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with Chandler first round knockout.
I mean, part of me just feels like Poirier is just trying to sell his sauce and get out of the UFC, do some podcasts or something. But he's the better fighter. I'm gonna go Dustin Poirier by decision.
All right, there we go. Great fight.
That's a really fun one. I'm very excited for that fight.
Yeah. All right, so in the co-main event, we got Carla Esparza after defeating Rose Namajunas. Carla Esparza is defending her 115-pound title versus Zhang Weili. What's the line first and foremost?
Zhang Weili is -385. Carla Esparza +270.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is super disrespectful. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The champ big of a dog for Zhang Weili? Didn't Rose beat Zhang Weili twice?
Yeah.
What am I missing? That line's scaring me, but I mean, I got Carla Esparza by decision.
I'm gonna go Zhang Weili by Second round TKO.
Carla's gonna do the same thing she did to Rose. She just takes him down. I'm like,
the odds are way too heavy, dude.
They must think Zhang can just defend all the takedown that she's gonna knock her out. No, I'm still going to Esparza by decision.
Okay,
that's crazy. That's super crazy. I didn't expect to hear that. I thought maybe like Zhang Weili minus 200 max.
Well, then yeah, there's a lot of value on that if you feel like Carla's gonna win. Plus 270.
All right, and then on to the main event. We got Israel Adesanya defending his 185-pound title versus Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira beat Israel Adesanya twice in kickboxing. I know you want to get to the lines, but he beat him by decision once, and Pereira knocked him out cold. Like Adesanya, you can pull it up. Adesanya just like fell over, knocked out. But Pereira beat him twice. But what's the lines?
Israel Adesanya minus 175. Alex Pereira plus 145. They're close, man.
You want to go? Huh?
I mean, Alex Pereira, he has one loss in MMA in 2015. But since then,
his first fight?
That was his first fight, and he lost by submission in the last round. But he had 6 wins after that. His last win against Sean Strickland. Before that, Bruno Silva. Man, this is very fun, right?
Yeah.
Especially he's the only guy that's beat Adesanya. Is that true? Like in any type of martial art? Or have other people beat Adesanya?
I don't know if it's any type of martial arts, but he beat him twice in kickboxing.
Yeah.
Adesanya might for times in kickboxing.
I mean, like, what would be the difference in this, other than if just Adesanya's just evolved so much more? I mean, yeah.
And maybe Adesanya does use MMA. Maybe Adesanya tries to take him down or something
and
silly.
Him or something. That would be cool.
I mean, Pereira is training with Glover Teixeira up in Connecticut. It's like Teixeira, Pereira. So he's training with some real savages. You tell me your pick first, and I'll tell you mine.
Israel Adesanya is one of those stars and champs that I've never been able to get behind. Like, I think I choose whoever he's fighting. Like, I always go against him. I just don't like him for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm going to run with him on this one just, like, out of pure MMA. And, like, if Brazil was an MMA stock, I'd be shorting them. Like, I'm just kind of against Brazil right now. So I'm going to go Israel Adesanya by first round submission.
Jeez. Okay. So here's what I'm going to say for this one. I mean, we've seen Israel a lot, and he's still won a lot of these fights. Some of them have been boring. I think if we were ever going to see the best Israel Adesanya, we're going to see it this fight. I mean, now he gets the opportunity to fight someone that he lost to twice in kickboxing. Like, if he's not, if that doesn't like ignite some kind of fire and spirit inside him, I don't know what would. I'm going to go. I don't know how I want to see this finish, but for some reason, I'm going to go Israel Adesanya by second round knockout.
That'd be dope. Cool.
Yes. So let's do our best bets of the card, and then we'll get out of here. Let me think. I got them off the top of my head, but
Okay, I got mine. I'm gonna do a 2-teamer. I'm gonna do Dustin Poirier at minus 175 with Israel Adesanya at minus 175 as well. 2-team parlay.
Okay, I like that. This one's tough, but
if you need any of the odds, I got them.
I got them. I don't like any of them. I might just go straight. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe this time, and I'm just gonna do a straight bet on Israel Adesanya. A lot of people like Periera in this matchup, but I think Adesanya really gets up for this fight. I'm just gonna go Adesanya straight up. I don't trust Chandler enough to throw him in there. I don't trust Claudio Puelles enough to throw him in there. I don't trust Frankie. I took a bunch of
Carla at plus 270. There's so much value there. You don't see that.
But not as like worth the lock. I mean, look, I took all 4 dogs on the main card.
Yeah, you did.
Except Adesanya. And I'd lean Puelles or Chandler if I was going to throw 2 in there. Brad Rydell, Moicano's close.
They're all very close fights. I do feel confident in Poirier beating Chandler, though.
I don't know. I think Chandler might find a way to win that one, but we'll see. I think it's going to be a fun fight. Regardless.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Poirier is just such a dog, dude. And he's longer. I don't know. I just feel like he's gonna outbox him. Chandler's gonna come in trying to thug it out.
But Chandler, if Chandler could wrestle if he wanted to.
Who's the better of the three out of Poirier, Chandler, Gaethje?
I mean, I don't know. It's tough.
If we're going by wins, it would be Poirier.
But Poirier, Gaethje, and Gaethje beat Chandler. But I mean, we'll know more this time.
Yeah.
Matchup makes fights.
Yeah, I just feel like Okay.
All right, so that's our UFC 281 bets and predictions. Yeah, we got Calvin Kattar versus Arnold Allen this weekend is an incredible 145-pound fight. Whoever wins that's probably really, really close to a title fight, if not the number one contender, especially Arnold Allen, because he's won like 9 in a row at 145. But that'll be a fun fight. And then anything else we got to tell these people?
No, that's it. Thank you for watching.
Our last UFC video, UFC 280, was one of our best videos we ever had. We appreciate all the UFC fans. We love when the people talk shit. Again, this is our UFC 281 bets and predictions. Kandis show.
Wait, did you want to do a recap on that? Like a lot of people commented saying they wanted to see our reaction after the fight. More so towards you.
I know, but I actually picked Beneil Dariush over Matias Gamrot. That was the big one they were always talking about. Oh, Gamrot.
The biggest one was the main event.
No. But we can get to the end of it. But there was other ones earlier. If you read the comments, like Dariush beat Gamrot. They were like, oh, Gamrot beating Dariush. The other one was Sean Brady over Bilal Muhammad. I said Bilal Muhammad beat Sean Brady. So I got Bilal Muhammad over Sean Brady. Got Beneil Dariush over Matias Gamrot. Then we went on to Sugar Sean O'Malley. He shouldn't have won that fight. That was a UFC gift. But
we were all on TJ Dillashaw. We were wrong about that one.
We bet TJ Dillashaw. And Alec put in our thing. We don't bet heavyweights. We don't bet women, and we don't bet cheaters.
Is that the new one? Is that the new thing?
Don't bet cheaters because you're gonna their shoulder will get thrown out early.
Does that mean we can't bet John Jones?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. And then I was wrong with Charles Oliveira. He got fucking smashed by Makhachev. Makhachev arm triangle to back. And good job to Makhachev. I'm not like super shocked.
Well, there you go. There's a little recap for you guys who wanted it. So is that it? Oh, you know what? Let's you wanna finish up that video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna do these a lot. We'll do fight nights too when we find it interesting. But all the main UFC cards, we're gonna do our bets and predictions. So thank you guys for watching. And we actually got the most subscribers and the most views off that UFC video. And honestly, Vinny and I, that's like one of the main things we'd like to push on our channel. So we really appreciate you guys. You're the subs that we're trying to get. So thank you. Is that it,
don't
bro?
Be scared to comment. Tell us what you think. If you think we're idiots, we're idiots. If you think we're smart, we're smart. But we love it. All right.
There we go.
Peace and love. Let's go.